lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Friday, February 16th, 2019. That's a live shot from our back patio. Snow has started falling en masse this morning. We thought the storm was going to hit late last evening, but it took its little time getting here and really just started snowing heavily this morning. So guess what that means? It's going to be a powder day this Saturday. It's going to be amazing. I'm one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad. I'll be live from our Avon studio. We've got Mark Sassy live in Beaver Creek and Claire Noble giving us live conditions on Vail Mountain, part of our first chair report. And we've got a busy, great show for you this Saturday. Tons of fun guests coming through the studio and that Mark will be interviewing at Beaver Creek. But first, Claire has our first guest in Vail.
Hey, good morning, Eric. Good morning, everyone from Vail at the base of Gandhi 1. I'm Claire Noble, and I'm talking with Brady Berry of Helly Hansen. Good morning, Brady.
How's it going?
Great. So this is a great day to be wearing Helly Hansen gear.
It is. These are the days we live for. It's snowing. We're about to go up and get some good turns in. It's going to be a fun day.
So 140 years, you guys started out with like linseed covered tarpaulins and now pretty high-tech gear.
Absolutely. That's what we've been doing since day one. 142 years ago was innovating for people who can't choose their day. People that have to work outside and stuff like this and creating innovations for them because that's going to make the consumer's day better too. So it's protecting the people on Vail Mountain. When they can't choose their day, they're up in this stuff. It's awesome, but still, it's tough. You need to get through it and you need to have stuff that protects you for the day.
So you guys have something special going on up at Midvale today. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. We have a new technology that just came out this year. It's been 4 years in the making with Primaloft, the insulation experts. We took our base layer technology and spun it into a new insulation. And that is completely hydrophobic without a coating, so it doesn't absorb water, it hates water, and it's a great insulator. So it's 20% lighter because it's thinner than other synthetic insulations, but still warmer. So what perfect place to launch it than up at Midvale, and allow people to try it out, and we'll actually be spinning around the gondola, Grant and myself from Helly, surprising people and giving it to a few lucky people that get in the right gondola with us.
Whoa, lucky Dave. Yeah. But also, so what kind of layer are we talking about here?
So this is an insulator layer.
Okay.
Let me, this kind of insulator layer. Super
Great.
Thin, really good for layering. And this will actually be introduced into our actual ski jackets next year as a super efficient way to stay warm.
Okay, but you guys make all layers, because you make a base layer as well, and of course we're wearing your jackets right now, and you make for different sports as well.
Absolutely. So our two key areas are skiing and sailing. We've been doing those for skiing for over 50 years and sailing for 142 years. So with that, we have outer layers, and it's all proprietary. We are the first synthetic base layer ever. We invented that category, and we also invented the modern day fleece back in 1961. So it's all about those innovations for people who can't choose their day.
So in addition to your surprising folks on the gondola, you've got a pop-up store at Midvale. When are you guys going to be there?
We will be opening that up this morning, and that will go today and tomorrow. Come in, check out the gear, test out our new Life Pocket technology that's in our jackets, but it's mainly about Leafaloft. It's trying out that new insulation, checking it out. It'll be available for purchase there for about 20% off of retail. Just cutting a special deal for anybody who wants to get up and stay warm.
Grady, great talking with you. Have a great day out there on the mountain. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way. We've got to take a quick break, and when we come back, we've got your weather forecast.
With new Gold Bond Men's 5-in-1 Face Lotion, you could do 5 great things for your face as fast as done.
New Gold Bond 5-in-1 Face Lotion. 5 essential benefits including SPF 15 for a great-looking face. Man up with Gold Bond.
In the lotion aisle.
Mark your calendars now. Saturday, February 23rd. Sarah, the challenge returns. Talons Challenge. What is that?
Talons Challenge. It is our really fun on-mountain event that celebrates the best of Beaver Creek's steepest runs. So complete all 14 of our steepest runs off of grouse, larkspur, and birds of prey, and you can win your spot on the Talons Wall of Fame, get free swag, and have a really fun party at Talons Restaurant. It's just a great day to celebrate skiing, friends, family, do it as a group, do it with your friends, do it with your family, and come out and enjoy this great terrain we have here in Beaver Creek.
And then, of course, if you want to kind of get warmed up, the Friday before, there's some great activities to kind of get you ready.
Yeah, you'll want to check beavercreek.com because Friday we'll start our credential pickup for the event on Saturday, so you can sign up, come to the village, have fun beforehand, and then get ready for your Saturday morning.
Oh man, those thighs are going to be burning, but only if you sign up now, beavercreek.com. You definitely don't want to miss this great event.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Today. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Westbound I-70, I just got a report in my ear from my producer. Top of the pass, westbound I-70 right now is closed. So keep that in mind if you are traveling up from the Front Range directions coming to the mountains over the course of today. Go to ecalert.org or cotrip.org to find out more. Let's talk about our weather for today. Now, Beaver Creek did report 1 inch of new snow. I'm going to definitely say that that's off a little bit because there's a fair amount of new snow here that has fallen in the past 24 hours. And our temperature's pretty mild. We're looking at probably upper teens, low 20s already to start first thing Saturday morning. Snow will continue throughout the daytime, a 60% chance around 8 o'clock, getting into about 70% by noon, and throughout the entire afternoon. Temperatures midday are going to probably top off mid to upper 20s at the lower elevation. So pretty nice day if you are here. Hopefully you're already here getting up to go enjoy the great snow on Vail and on Beaver Creek. Keystone today, 15 degrees mid-mountain, cooler than what we've seen. Breckenridge, 12 degrees mid-mountain. Vail, 12 degrees mid-mountain. Beaver Creek, 14. More snow really coming our way through a good part of the beginning of next week. And evening lows pretty much every day dropping into the single digits. By Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to have below 0 temperatures during the evening. Our next chance for any significant snow as of now, for sunshine, I mean, is going to be on Wednesday with a high of about 16 degrees. Joel Gratz from Open Snow made some updates onto his website for the snow. He's calling anywhere from 6 to 10 inches of snow by the end of the storm that we're seeing right now. So we will see the snow pick up again later on this morning. That's your sun and ski weather. Eric has a look at your conditions coming up.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Love to see that snow start falling. Now, we're going to go through some Vail conditions. It's 100% open, so you can get on any chairlift you want, any run you want. Now, just because it says 0 inches of new snow doesn't mean you're not going to experience fresh powder on the mountain today. That's because the storm was a little late in arriving to us. We didn't really get much snow until about 3 to 4 o'clock this morning is when it really started heavily falling, and it is really falling heavily out there right now, and it's nice and light low moisture content because of the cold air in the upper atmosphere where the snow is falling from. And we could potentially get between 6 to 10 inches of fresh snow just over the course of today. That's not counting into this evening. So all throughout the day, you're going to get what I like to call refill laps. So today's going to be a great day for Northwoods or Game Creek Bowl, or maybe even adventuring as far out as Outer Mongolia, getting those big wide open Outer Mongolia bowls in Vail. Plus on your trek back there, you can experience all kinds of different runs because all of Vail terrain is open, and Vail is open from 8:30 to 4 p.m. today. Plenty of time for you to get that powder. And Mark, give us a little rundown on what Beaver Creek's looking like today.
After the break. Yeah, we got snow continuing to fall. Now, I just checked Beaver Creek's website. And in the past 24 hours, they reported 1 inch. But I just want you to know there's definitely 3 to 4 inches of snow right here at the base first thing this morning on the little stage around the ice rink where all the spangled events for Beaver Creek's Extraordinary will be taking place. Every trail, every lift, every piece of acreage, over 1,800 acres available on Beaver Creek, making your way all the way to the west towards Arrowhead, Bachelor Gulch in the middle. You want to go play in Rose Bowl, you want to go explore the Stone Creek Chutes, Grouse Mountain. Bumps would be really fun today with this fresh powder. They're saying 1 inch. I'm going to say 2 to 3 inches right now for sure. 8 inches in the past week. Definitely that's been increased a little bit because of what we're seeing right now. 191 inches year to date is what Beaver Creek is reporting in terms of overall snowfall. So really great conditions for your skiing and snowboarding, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing up at McCoy Park. Plenty of activities to do to take advantage of this amazing snow. Hey, so we're going to take a quick break. And then coming into the studio, Donna Kanowski with Slifer Smith in Frampton. She's talking about a beautiful property if you want to be a homeowner here in the Valley. We'll be right back.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Shine so bright, so the world can see, the world can see. Here's your chance, do your dance, we gon' light it up.
We've had an incredible winter of snow this year in Vail, and if you're just visiting us, my guess is you're likely falling in love with it. It's probably time to pick up that second property or just drop everything and move here. And boy, am I excited to show off this property for everyone right now. I've got Donna Kanowski with Slifer Smith in Frampton with, I would say, my favorite property I've ever seen anyone bring on. Really unique home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and that's really how we're trying to showcase it. It's in an area called Mountain Star, which is in Avon, so it's across the way from Beaver Creek. Takes 10 minutes to get to Beaver Creek, 15 minutes to get to Vail. And the home that we're showing today is a mountain home, log style home, log style features anyway. There's actually 5 structures that are connected with the home. So this is actually labeled, so you can see that it has the main lodge that has a theater in it, and then it's connected to the master suite lodge, which has 2 studies, the guest cottage that has 3 bedrooms. There's a caretaker's unit or a guest suite over the 3-car garage. And then it also has a pool house with an indoor pool and a workout area, juice bar, steam shower, fire pit, outdoor hot tub, spa, a pond and water feature. And then right across the street from the home, you can cross-country ski, snowshoe, hike, and like I said, you can see in the background Vail and Beaver Creek. So it is a unique property for that person that's really looking for a resort within a resort. This is the living room, and we've actually virtually staged this shot of the living room to show someone how, if they want a mountain home but with some contemporary features, you can do that with furniture. So these furnishings, like I said, kind of lighten it up a little bit. This is the hearth room that's actually off of the kitchen. So this is an area where the family gathers and spends a lot of time, you know, when they're fixing dinner, putting together puzzles. The family that owns the house, they're from Texas. They have grandchildren now, and they entertain guests there often. And they're also, again, it's a neighborhood full of people that are very involved in our community and the charitable, you know, organization. So they host parties up there that way. Master Suite has big windows looking out at the aspen trees. It does sit in a grove of aspen trees, which are just stunning. They're like art. You often see deer, you know, wildlife out your door for sure. Now the master bath has a steam shower as well. There's 2 walk-in closets in the master suite. And the master bath looks out at the pond and the water feature. So so you can open your windows in the summer and hear the sounds of the water outside.
So incredible.
Yeah, and then again, the natatorium, they actually added the pool house, so it's got a nice size pool, saline pool. Again, you've got your workout area there and the juice bar. You walk out the doors to the hot tub. There's also a play area for children outside, fire pit, and again the water feature there. So the pool is one of the favorite areas of the home for grandchildren and guests. And again, this is the hot tub outside and fire pit, and you can see then the aspen trees that, again, are gorgeous any time of the year, winter, summer, fall.
And some of the most incredible views in the valley from up there.
Right, we were just talking about Mountain Star is a magical area for sure, because you'll get this Beaver Creek ski slope views. Oftentimes the clouds are hanging low, you're driving up there and you see wildlife as you're driving. So when we get people up there, they fall in love with it. And oftentimes they'll come to Vail and have no idea that something like this exists so close to Vail Village and Beaver Creek.
Yeah, everybody kind of assumes it's all around the resort area.
Right,
but
right.
But this, you kind of, like you said, you have your own resort up there.
Yeah, you don't have to leave. You can hang out there for the whole week and not leave unless you want to go out to ski or golf, which is close by. The house is listed for $8,350,000. Again, it's 5 bedrooms. There's some areas that you can use for extra sleeping areas, but it's a good value, you know, as you compare it to some of the houses in Vail or Beaver Creek.
And what's the best place for people to get in touch with you if they want to like schedule a viewing of this or go see it for themselves?
Well, my office is on Bridge Street, right near the covered bridge. That we actually put up the website today, which is 132shootingstar.vailrealestate.com, but it's also advertised in the Vail Daily today. So I have a full page ad in the paper, which has the website address on it. You can see some more pictures, video, things like that.
Perfect. Donna, thank you so much for showing off this gorgeous property.
Thank you.
Drive safe out there on the slightly
Thanks.
slippery
You
roads
too.
and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks so much.
And coming up next, we're going to check in with Claire with a look at that local weather forecast.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Welcome from Vail Mountain, where I have arrived at Mid-Vail. Snowy conditions as well as overcast skies. We're under a winter weather advisory today until noon. Temperatures relatively mild right now. Looking at Vail by the hour, they're looking at a temperature of 21 degrees in the 8 o'clock hour, but not going up much from there. 23 by noon, 17 by 4 o'clock, and then back down around 10 degrees by 8 o'clock this evening. Temperatures on mountain, 12 degrees in Breckenridge, 15 in Keystone, 12 in Vail.
world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. Available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Oh, it is beautiful out here at Midvale today. Lots of snow, bright blue skies, beautiful views, gourmet restaurants, and everything in between. Now, if you want to own a piece of this, if you want to be a part of the Vail Valley, it's well worth it, but it comes at a price. Now, joining us today, I've got Greg and Connie, and they are the owners of Vail Property Brokerage. They've been around Eagle County for more than 25 years. Eagle County's only buyer-broker company. Tell us all about what makes you different, Connie.
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors, and as you said, a buyer. We specialize in representing buyers at the moment. And what our goal is to help clients find properties that don't not only fit their lifestyle, but make financial sense.
Okay.
And that's a little bit trickier than you might think, given the prices here in Vail.
Greg, you call yourself a wealth intelligence team. What does that mean, and how do you differ from other realtors?
We're not in the advice and counsel business because we want to be Mark. It's because our clients care about money. And they're very astute. They've had very successful careers. And as a result, they understand diverted costs of capital. If they buy something in Vail, they're not in the stock market. And this is where we try and make the difference. We don't really talk about lifestyle that much. We're all about asset valuation. Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. We have a 40-year background with $1 billion of completed transactions, part of which were in corporate America on the West Coast, and a lot of it was here. Yeah. So we understand our clients, we understand what they're worried about, and we try and produce data that speaks for itself. Okay. They don't have to they don't have to trust us. It's just, here are the facts. How do you want to proceed?
Okay, Connie?
We operate with our clients as fiduciaries, much like their accountant or their CPA or their attorney would. So we represent the client in all manners and of what they're looking for, okay, and advise them as to if this is the right thing for them. They know that they love Vail. They know that they love skiing or the summer or whatever. It's our job to help them find a property that meets their financial goals as well, given our data and our analysis.
Okay. And we're very, very committed to our clients because they're investing their two most precious things, time and money. You can make more money, but time is what it is. So as a result, they want to be with friends and family, creating experiences and memories that last a lifetime.
A legacy asset.
And a legacy asset really seems to be what is important to our clients. So our best advice is don't look for houses. I know you're looking for a house. Right. Look for an agent, because if you find the right agent, he'll find you the right house. And that is my best advice. I know you're not looking for a broker, but believe me, you can't know what you don't know. So you gotta you have to find a guard dog. Right. And we are the bulldog of the guard dog team.
Okay. Now, Connie, the family gathering places, you want to have that for more than your lifetime. You want to have it for generations upon generations, right?
Absolutely. It's a legacy asset. And when you're placing your well and hard-earned monies, you want it somewhere where you're hopeful that your money's going to grow. And Vail has continued to be an appreciating asset for the entire time that we've been here. And you can't say that of the stock market.
And we expect that to continue. We think portfolio diversification should come into play, and all we ask is for you to look around, then you decide what's best for you and the family.
I love it. Thanks for both of your time today. Good to see you. Give Greg and Connie a call or go to vailpropertybrokerage.com. An amazing wealth of information on that website, and it is beautiful out here. Come be a part of the Vail Valley today.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
All right, so I'm actually seeing a little bit of a break in the clouds, a little bit of blue sky action possibly, but the weather report's not calling for any sunshine today. If the sun comes out at all, it'll be for a short amount of time. The UV index today is at 2, very low, which means we're not going to have a lot of exposure to the sun's harmful UVA and UVB rays. But applying sunscreen is twofold. It will protect you from the sun, but it also will help insulate your skin. So I think it's important to understand before you're headed out on a day like today, where there's new snow that's going to be being blown into your face, and it's a little bit cooler than what we've seen for temperatures over the past couple of days. That sunscreen is going to add that insulating layer as long as you apply it first thing before you head out. So while you're watching Good Morning Vail this morning, Saturday morning, apply that sunscreen probably half an hour before you guys put your boots on. So let's say at 8:30 when we have a half hour left of our programming. And then when you head out at 9 after the show's over, you're going to have that insulating layer on your skin. But it's at 2 today, the UV index, and we've seen it jump up to, 8 or a 9 on the bright sunny summer days. So 2 is pretty low, but if the sun comes out at all, if you can cast a shadow, then you are getting some exposure from the UV rays. So keep that in mind. All right, we have First Chair coming up with Claire. She's in Vail, headed up on the mountain. We're going to check in with her after the break. We'll be right back.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. We're proud to be the only network to win in all 4 major awards, not because of what it says about us, but what it means for every one of our customers. Choose America's most reliable network and get Apple Music on us when you do.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
That is a shot from the top of Vail Pass, which is actually currently closed right now westbound. So if you're trying to make it up here from Denver, maybe hang out in Summit County for the day. They're going to be getting plenty of snow as well. As you can see there, the road's fairly snow-packed. Snow has started heavily falling as of about 3 a.m. this morning. So if you are traveling between Beaver Creek and Vail or Edwards and Beaver Creek, Edwards and Vail, make sure you're keeping a long following distance, maybe 20 seconds between the car in front of you, as they are trying to get the roads plowed. However, as we experienced this morning driving into the studio, even if the roads are plowed, they are fairly slippery out there and very low visibility. We just want to make sure everybody makes it safe to the mountain to enjoy yet another fabulous powder day, as Vail has reported 2 inches of snow today, but our friends at Open Snow are calling for 6 to 10 inches throughout the course of the day. Let's take a look at that hourly forecast. Things starting off at 21 degrees at 8 a.m. at the base of Vail, getting as high as 23 degrees at noon before declining to around 17 by 4 p.m. Now, wind chills on mountain could get as low as 15 degrees below zero, so make make sure you're bundled up even though it says 23 here. Now before we get into that 5-day forecast, let's kind of continue to take a peek at things to the west of us, see if we can see any systems developing here. We do have this high low pressure ridge mainly going to be dominated by low pressure system. That's what's going to continue to bring precipitation to our valley. As we look further west, even more rain falling along the coast of California and Washington, and with this very fast moving jet stream, that is going to bring plenty of precipitation to us all the way through Wednesday. Temperatures getting a little bit cooler as the week goes on, so stay bundled up as you're enjoying this fresh snow. And now we're going to check in with Claire live on Vail for a look at those conditions with First Chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Good morning from the Mountaintop Express, lift number 4 at Vail. You pick it up at Mid-Vail. Overcast skies right now, little bit of a break in the snowflakes. This is just recent because it was definitely snowing when I got here. Little bit of break, but we can expect that throughout the day today. Something great to look forward to coming up on February 25th is the 37th annual Burton U.S. Snowboarding Championships in Vail. This runs from February 25th through March 2nd. It's going to be the world's best athletes in slopestyle and in halfpipe. You'll be able to catch all of the action over at Golden Peak. You can't miss it because there's the massive halfpipe over there. The other thing that's going to happen about the same time is the halfpipe junior jam. This is the best halfpipe snowboarders under the age of 14. That's brought to you by Cliff Bar, and some of those guys are going to get the chance to compete against the pros. The other thing you're going to find is live music throughout this entire event, and most of that action will take place in the vicinity of the Solaris stage. Now, closing night party, that's going to happen at the Dobson Ice Arena, and then afterwards, there's going to be an after party at the Shakedown Bar. The other thing to look forward to over at Golden Peak is the Demo and Sponsor Village. That's all coming up February 25th through March 2nd here at Vail. Thanks, Christie Sports, for making this First Chair possible. Coming up, we got to take a break, but we've got a watch and win coming up on the program.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
We are about to have an incredible powdery-filled President's Day weekend. That's why I'm happy to welcome Bryant Richards from Double Diamond, the ski shop in Lion's Head. And I think you've brought a little piece of everything to make everyone's weekend better.
You know, we're always trying to make everyone's weekend a little bit better. There's always a couple things that you can have that can make your weekend better. And first off, I want to start off, I get a lot of people ask me, how do I make my boots last a little bit longer. You know, you're walking over the cobbles in Vail or Beaver Creek. They're pretty tough on the bottom of the ski boots. I love this product from Yak Tracks. It's actually a ski jack track. Basically, you just slip it on the toe, pull it up over the heel, protects the bottom of the ski boot. And we get a lot of wear and tear from that. And sometimes it's kind of difficult finding some of these toes and heels for some of these older boots. And even for some of these newer boots, you know, trying to replace the toes and heels can be tough. And a simple little fix like this guy, throwing that on, walking to the lift, you'll get twice the life out of your boots, and you're not going to be wearing them down. Potentially could be an issue if the toes or heels are worn so much, basically causing the binding not to operate properly and not getting, you know, enough flushness in the boot or in the binding so that the boot can sit in there correctly. Sometimes there can be a little bit too much play, so trying to save the bottom of your toes and heels. And then also brought in the Outdoor Tech chips. You know, I love these guys. They're wireless. You charge them up really quick. The left ear controls the volume. The right ear can kind of control what song you want to do. If you want to take a phone call, you can. And then there's also an app if you and your buddies want to download. Let's say one of your friends gets one of these as well. You can also download this app. There's a walkie-talkie feature on it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
A walkie-talkie feature?
Yeah, a walkie-talkie feature. So if you're on the mountain, you can say, hey, I want to, you know, kind of bleep, bleep, say, hey, what's going on? But listening to music, taking phone calls, definitely one of the best options. They're wireless. There's no cords. It does come with a cord, so you can plug it in through your phone if you want, if you don't have the correct jack, but super easy. I sell a ton of these, and they work great. The sound quality is great on these. And I have, you know, 2 different versions, basically the wireless and the non-wireless. So if you don't want to go spend a little bit more money on the wireless, I do have the non-wireless.
And they fit in essentially every helmet.
Pretty much every helmet
has
that has a pocket. There's a little Velcro piece that you can kind of open up, slide it in, and then the cord kind of hides behind the neck. So yeah, I really don't feel it. It's super comfortable. Sounds great, yeah.
All right, let's get into the good stuff.
Yeah,
here.
good stuff. You know, Nordica's had this ski in their line. This is the Soul Rider from Nordica. It's 97 millimeters under the waist. They've had this ski in their line. It's been a staple for the last 6-7 years. Been one of our top selling skis. It's just a really fun all-mountain ski. It's kind of more of a true all-mountain twin tip. So 97 under the waist. There's no metal in this ski. Uses a little bit of Polinia wood in it, so it has a lot of flex to it. But still carves really well. Has a big enough shovel if you're going to be dropping into those back bowls today to help keep those tips up, not want to dive down. And, you know, gives you a little bit of option, kind of the versatility that you're looking for at that 97 waist. It does a lot of things well. Still quick in the turns, still quick in the tight trees. Has everything that we're looking for, a little bit of early rise, rocker, tip, and tail, so still easy to initiate to get the ski to turn. But just a fun ski, full vertical laminate sidewall construction, everything we kind of look for in that fun, playful ski that doesn't have metal in it. And on a day like today when we're getting fresh snow, skiing a ski that doesn't have metal in it, it's going to be a little bit more forgiving, tip and tail, a little bit easier to manage, and you have a lot more fun out there.
And then finally
I love this
Bogner.
jacket. We bring this jacket out from Bogner. This is the Eagle jacket, a fully insulated, fully seam-sealed jacket. You know, Bogner Fire and Ice Collection's been around for a long time. Definitely another staple in their wheelhouse. But a really nice, light, functional jacket. It's got 4-way stretch with the seam-sealed zippers, so the jacket can still breathe, even though if you're building up a lot of sweat. The sweat can breathe through the jacket, but you won't get wet. So on a day like today, I like usually wearing an insulated jacket when it's snowing and it's cold. I don't have to layer up and wear a lot of different layers. I can just wear one layer, one insulated piece. I'm out there and I'm having a great time.
Well, thank you so much, Bryant.
Absolutely.
You know, I said at the beginning, you guys have everything.
We
the
do.
best ski shop
Yeah.
in Vail, here to make your weekends better. From Yak Tracks to Outdoor Tech chips to demoable Nordica skis, and of course the Bogner Fire and Ice Collection to keep you warm out there. You got to check out Double Diamond in Lions Head. They're just on your left as you're headed from the parking garage to the lift. We'll get out there and enjoy some powder.
All right, we will, yeah.
All right, buddy. And now we're going to check in with Mark with another look at the weather.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Here's a live shot from the top of Vail Pass looking off towards your westbound I-70, looking off to the west. And just so you know right now, everybody, I-70 westbound on the highway shut down due to poor visibility and a few accidents happening up there as they cleared the roads up. So we should see that clear up soon. Not much snow falling right here in Beaver Creek at the moment, but at those higher elevations, top of the mountain, up and over Vail Pass, Eisenhower and Johnson tunnels, roadways dramatically impacted today from the snow we're seeing, so keep that in mind. A few hits of blue sky first thing this morning. Here's your quick look forecast for Eagle and Summit County. Temperatures pretty mild mid-mountain at all 4 resorts. Not quite as warm as we've seen the past 3, 4, 5 days. A little bit cooler for sure, but still very manageable temperatures, and all 4 resorts have picked up new snow also in the past 24 hours. 5-day forecast, more snow coming our way. We're going to see our next chance for some sunshine towards the middle of the week. National Weather Service calling for cloudy, unstable weather. No big snowstorm after today's storm in the works, but a plethora of days coming your way. All right, we're taking a break. That's your Outlets at Silverthorne sponsored weather. When we come back, we're going to swing into a cool store right here called Little Dudes and Daisies with Rob Prescott. We'll be right back.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women's-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Avon Liquor, putting you in the spirits.
Hey, welcome back to the show. We're right here, right through the covered bridge in Beaver Creek on the right, a great clothing store for the kids called Little Dudes and Daisies. I've got one of the owners, Rob Prescott, joining us. Hey. You just drove over the pass.
Hey, Mark. Good morning. Yeah, the snow is amazing.
So they closed westbound.
Yeah.
Obviously, you made it in time.
Right. I stayed actually here last night.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But still, there's a lot of snow out there. It's nice.
It's so good. It brings a lot of people to town to play and enjoy the activities in Beaver Creek, and also to shop.
For sure. Well, it's President's Weekend. I mean, this is a gift, you know. Get all the snow every day. We've been getting snow. It's fantastic. This is our Little Dudes and Daisies store right here by the covered bridge. We're the newest store in the village. This store is just we're having a great time. We're seeing guests from all over the world. And, you know, Donna, my wife, designs our products. So it's been a kind of a staged growth kind of a plan, and it's been awesome. I mean, we're celebrating 20 years. Her main brand is Young Colors, but we're even getting people that have been to our other store, and they come in here, and they're like, wow, they love it. You know, we just have so much fun. We're in a blast.
Now, let me ask you about the store, because you had a store prior to this one. You changed the name, changed locations. What was that store before?
Young Colors. That's our main brand.
Okay.
So, I mean, we've morphed this over the years, 20 years. You know, you got to keep moving with what needs to happen.
Yeah.
We started out designing and wholesaling, and we had customers all over the world. We had customers in 47 states. We were up to 3,000 stores in our heyday. And then we morphed to retail. So now we can deliver the product right to the guest. I mean, they get to meet Donna. They get to hang out with me. I mean, I do the production side, but Donna's the famous one, you know. She's
Donna does a lot of the designing, and she has also a lot of connections with friends of hers that are designers also, that you bring in some really cool, unique, one-of-a-kind pieces for the kids.
You got it. So this is like Mimi and Maggie. We do Hot Baby. We do cowboy boots. I mean, we can outfit the whole family, because this ties in Little Dudes and Daisies. The reason we changed the name is it ties in with Cowboys and Daisies. So now we can, you know, kind of outfit the whole family. We can do cowboy boots from newborn all the way, you know, all the way up to adult. So it's kind of fun.
So you stop right through here, stop into Little Dudes and Daisies, get stuff for the kids, and then walk about, whatever, 50 yards, maybe, and on the right you're going to find your other store, Cowboys and Daisies, and get all the stuff for the grown men and for the grown ladies.
You got it. I mean, the escalator's right there. I mean, I can see my other store right around the corner there.
Right over there, too.
I mean, the covered bridge here, I mean, the beautiful setting. I mean, it's an awesome spot. I mean, guests have so much fun in this village. You know, it's a blast. They're creating so many great events with energy and just, I mean, this is the place to be, you know.
And they've also increased the parking availability. So around dinner time, you get 3 hours for parking after 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, actually. So it allowed more people to come in and enjoy the activities and be a part of your stores and come in and do some shopping.
Well, they come in and do some apres, you know, get some appetizers, hang out in the village. You got the ice rink right here. I mean, there's so much going on. I mean, it's a short trip from Vail. I mean, it's an evening. It's an evening in Beaver Creek in the village. And then our stores are here, and we love to see the guests. So, yeah, it makes sense to come on over.
So tell me real quick, Rob, hours of both of your stores.
Well, 10 to 7, subject to change.
Subject to change. There you go. Thanks for your time, buddy. Good to see you. All right, we have more coming up on the show. We have a road report. We have Claire with First Chair. I've got more activity from Beaver Creek. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8. We'll be right back.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now is the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
We're giving you a live look at Vail Pass. I-70 is closed at this time, westbound lanes on Vail Pass. Snow has been falling steadily since the early morning hours. We have a couple of inches of new snow up here. And in fact, as I came up the mountain, I didn't see a lot of corduroy that I usually see from the chairlift or the gondola. And that's because you're gonna find probably a few inches of snow on top of that corduroy. Beautiful conditions up here on mountain this morning. Snow is falling very lightly at this time, and we expect snow to be falling most of the day today. We're under a winter weather advisory until noon today, and the snow is anticipated to fall until about mid-afternoon. However, we do have snow in our forecast for the next several days. Looking at those on-mountain temperatures, 12 degrees for a high on mountain in Breckenridge, 15 in Keystone, 12 also in Vail, and 14 in Beaver Creek. In that extended forecast, snow in our forecast for the next several days, along with overcast conditions. And then those on-mountain temperatures, for the most part, remain in the upper teens, low 20s for the next several days. 19 for a high on mountain on Sunday, low 20s on Monday. Now also be aware of those overnight lows getting down into the single digits. And we might see some sunshine coming back out into our forecast on Wednesday. Thanks to GMC for making this weather forecast possible. What kind of lens are you going to need on a day like today? Eric's got that information for you coming up next in our Lens of the Day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Thanks a lot, Claire. So as we've been seeing with our reports from both Mark and Beaver Creek and Claire and Vail, things are quite snowy today, and we may get some sun on Wednesday. So what that means is you want a goggle that can absolutely do it all, and not just be a great lens, but also keep your face warm. And that's why I love the Anon Magnet Collection. So this model I've got is called the M4. They've got 3 models that are more of a masculine size, the M2, 3, and 4, as well as a women's specific size, the WM1. What makes this so great? A magnetic face mask. Look at that. Just snaps right off, snaps back in. There's magnets underneath the goggle here that allow the face mask to snap in. And it actually blocks off some of the vents below the goggle. So when you're breathing heavily, you won't be breathing directly into the goggle. So it helps reduce some fog that can occur as you're breathing heavily with a face mask on. Now, the next great feature, magnetic lens change system. That's right. Look at that. Those lenses just pop right on and right off. So we've got the more highlight lens here, this green sonar, and then the low light lens right there, that more blue light sonar. So this is going to be a perfect lens for today. And then as we move later into the week when that sun does come out, you just snap this guy on. It's so impressive, and they're so comfortable. They've also got Outlast heat regulation material built into the face foam, so that helps reduce the chance of fogging. These goggles really do have it all. I absolutely love my Anon Magna collection, and you can find these at the Goggle Bar at Eyepieces at the top of Bridge Street. Maybe stop in there for a hot cocoa while you're checking out these goggles as well, because they do have a real bar inside the Eyepieces Goggle Bar. And coming up next, we've got a watch and win, but you're just going to have to stick around for a little bit longer to win those fabulous prizes.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I've stopped by one of Vail's signature clubs, known for their personalized service as well as their unparalleled locations. I'm speaking with Tinsley Cussworth in the great room at the Arabelle Club. Good morning, Tinsley.
Good morning. Thanks for coming by.
This is a beautiful place. I think maybe I'm not going to want to leave.
None of our members want to leave. This is the Arabelle Club, and as you mentioned, the Arabelle Club is part of a larger collection of clubs throughout the Vail Valley, all owned by Vail Resorts, and you are correct, unparalleled service and very well known for our locations. We're right here looking out on the Eagle Bond Gondola right in Lion's Head Village.
So this is a beautiful room and a great location. What else do you get with your Arabelle Club membership?
Great question. The Arabelle Club is designed to really make coming and going from the mountain an easy and more enjoyable process. So many of our members come to us for the convenience. So valet parking right here at the Arabelle. We have your own private locker where your boots are dried overnight so nothing's ever wet. And then we have ski valet service, breakfast served every day. And then we have some lifestyle amenities. So you have a gym that's open 24 hours a day. You have access to the spa here at the Arabelle. And we even have a rooftop pool with hot tubs.
That sounds fantastic.
Yes.
So I'm sure your members differ somewhat, but who would really benefit from a membership here?
So we have a wonderful, very welcoming membership here, and it's been growing for the past 10 years. We're celebrating 10 years here at the club this year. So we have people from all areas, all countries, and different routines. So some of our members are fully invested in the Vail Valley. They may own real estate somewhere. They may even be full-time, and this is really an add-on to their home ownership experience to make it feel like they have a ski and ski out home. And some of our members are just weekend warriors, and they're coming up from Denver and they just don't want to battle the crowds in the parking structure. So they're pulling in right at the Arabelle Club. Their skis and their boots are already waiting for them, and it's just making their weekend so much more enjoyable despite where they're staying. So really anyone of any routine can find benefit in the Arabelle Club.
Well, if this is piquing someone's interest, how can they come and find out more about it?
We love to let people try the club. We find that it really helps them better understand how the Arabelle Club and all of the services and amenities fit into their routine. So we have a program called Member for the Day. If you call and inquire, we'll give you a tour of the club. If it's something you'd like to try, we let you go through the process of actually being a member and feeling what it's like to use the services and actually walk out to the snow and not have to carry your equipment.
Well, we've talked about the amenities here and really kind of focusing on the ski season, but you all are open year-round.
Yes, we are. We are a year-round club. Everyone loves summer in the Vail Valley, and so for that reason, we have a packed social calendar that goes through both peak seasons. So in the wintertime, we have snowshoe days, cocktail parties. We go ahead and do club ski days, men's and ladies days, kids events, and in the summertime, we're looking at mountain biking, road biking, hikes, even some maybe whitewater rafting. We are sort of here for you to connect you with different events that are offered in the Vail Valley to make sure that you don't miss out on anything.
That sounds fantastic. For you, though, what really makes the Arabelle Club special?
Ooh, for me, location and just convenience. I think a lot of people come to this club looking for those things, and there's no lack of service when it comes to getting you out on the mountain so that you can spend most of your time out in the snow instead of in the parking lot carrying all of your stuff. So
Tinsley, it's been great talking with you. If someone wants to know more, you've mentioned the Member for the Day. How do they get a hold of you?
So you can give us a call, 970-754-4250, or our website features all of our clubs in the Vail Valley, thesignatureclubs.com. It's a great resource.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
it's going to be great. It's going to be hard to leave here. Such a beautiful room. Check it out. This is the Arabelle Club located in Lion's Head. Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Welcome back to the top of Vail Mountain, where I'm right next to the Mountaintop Express. The snow has started back up again, so we've got a light snowfall at this time. It's been snowing since the wee hours of the morning, and it's expected to continue to snow throughout the day today. The folks you're seeing on the mountain right now are part of a First Tracks program, but the mountain opens to the public at 8:30. You can see the sun's trying to burn through some clouds off in the distance. Mostly overcast conditions right now at the top of the mountain, but a lot of snow here as well. Now, I didn't see a lot of corduroy when I came up the gondola and the chairlift this morning, and that's because a lot of this snow was put down after those lifts were groomed. And so when you get out there, you'll find just a few inches of powder above on top of the corduroy. That's because Vail has a program called 5-Star Grooming. And what that means is 30% more grooming in the back bowls. Vail has more than 5,000 acres of skiable terrain, and about 1,500 of that is regularly groomed. So this morning, when you come up to Chair 4, if you want to head off to the left, you'll find that Northwoods was groomed. If you want to head off to the right, you'll find that Ramshorn was also groomed. You can always check the scroll at the bottom of our page. You can also find this information on your Epic Mix app or on beavercreek.com or vail.com. Thanks to Sun and Ski for making this first chair possible. What's that weather looking like today? Mark's got that information coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
A little bit lighter up here at the base of Beaver Creek first thing this morning. The snow is falling pretty hard. Fresh powder on the mountain. A little bit of a break off towards the east where that sun's making its way up and over. You just saw a shot of the cover bridge in Vail. I was there last night for the Legacy Parade with the 10th Mountain Soldiers, and it was an amazing event. Vail has a lot of activities all weekend long for Vail Legacy Days during President's Weekend. Activity up here this morning, we got a lot of kids getting ready to go to ski school and to go take advantage of Bevo and some of the other kids' activities up on Beaver Creek Mountain. And today we should have pretty nice weather for skiing and riding. More new snow fell in the past 24 hours once again, and the snow will continue on and off throughout the day. Heads up, Vail Pass westbound just officially open. So you're all set to go now if you're coming towards the mountains. Here's your quick look forecast for Eagle and Summit County. Temperatures mid to upper teens. between Vail and Beaver Creek, Keystone, and Breckenridge. And these temperatures are at mid-mountain, so about halfway up the hill at all 4 resorts. Cooler up on top, a little bit warmer at the base, and we are going to see snow on and off throughout the day, and honestly snow on and off throughout the next handful of days. No big snow in the forecast, but when we get 2 or 3 inches a day or a couple inches a night, it adds up over the course of 4 or 5 days once again, and there's a lot of fresh snow out here first thing this morning. That's your Supergroup weather forecast. In the studio next, we have Dan Talene and Koji Kawamoto from Carrots Fine Jewelers in Vail. We'll be right back.
We're keeping the fun rolling this morning here on Good Morning Vail with one of my favorite jewelers. You stop in every couple of months on holiday weekends, Koji Kawamoto.
Yes,
from
good
Japan.
morning.
Welcome back. Good
morning.
morning.
Thank you so much.
You
Good
always
to see you
bring
again.
the most beautiful pearls, and then you let me wear these beautiful necklaces here. So we all have matching kind of smaller, singular, masculine pearl necklaces.
Kind of matching, but you know, we were just talking. They're black, but there are a lot of colors of black. And when you come in and see Koji's pearls, you'll recognize there are blue blacks and red blacks and, well, lots of colors
accents
of black.
for different personalities.
I can see blue.
Yeah,
really
yours
shiny.
is really blue.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can-
matching to your eye. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
No, I love these. And this year, or rather this time that you're here, I've noticed you've brought some very unique pearls with you, like different from the last collections that I've seen.
Yeah, I made a bunch of new necklaces. And, you know, one in the middle is like ombre. It's a color graduation from black to gray. And another one is I brought lots of pink freshwater pearls and around, and I added some 18 karat with amethyst, you know, balls, clasps.
Which is really unique. I don't think I've seen a pearl necklace that includes kind of those thicker amethysts.
Yeah, it's
stones. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, very cool. You just head back to Japan quickly and come up with the most innovative pearl designs.
Yeah, that's right. And beautiful golden. That one, the center part is over like 17 millimeter. Yeah, golden and champagne and so many different color from Tahiti and lots of beautiful freshwater pearls and big baroque.
Yeah, let's talk about these because I don't think I've seen pearls like this that aren't round. So these are, we can get a look at these. They're actually kind of a longer shape and have very unique shapes to them. So where do these come from?
Well, you know, that's out of freshwater mussels.
Okay.
And it's a beauty of nature.
Yeah.
This baroque shape, and the center part is like 25 millimeter.
They're so large. They're so unique.
When Koji says mussel, it's a clam.
Okay.
So imagine how big the clam was to be able to do
create that pearl.
And we should tell you that Koji is going to be here at Carrots through Monday. And we're open from 10 in the morning till 9 in the evening. Well, that's about it. We're located across the street from Solaris, where the ice skating rink is, about 2 doors east of La Tour, that really good French restaurant.
Yeah. So get off the mountain, maybe get some apres at La Tour, and then come hang out with Koji.
Yeah, that's such a variety. It's like a museum, you know. I'm traveling with a whole part of museum, and people usually say, "I've never seen this color." You know, you can't even imagine this color.
Yeah, so I did it this morning.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, you know.
Yeah,
for people to come see us this weekend, and so I can also assist you to find the best matching color for you.
Yeah, that's what's great. You read people's kind of their vibe, their personality, and then pick the most perfect pearls or pearl necklaces.
That's right. And Dan calls me pearl specialist, but I call myself pearl ambassador out of my hometown. And in my hometown, you know, Mr. Mikimoto started culturing pearls, and we just spread all our technology all over the world. So I feel responsible to introduce something beautiful out of my hometown to the world.
Yeah, that's something to be very proud of.
Yes.
But truly authentic since it started with your hometown.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Koji and Dan. And as Dan said, they're just located in Vale Village, right across from Solaris, right across from the parking structure in Main Vale Village, just next door to the Latour. You've got to go say hi to Koji by Monday. It's a great experience, and these pearl necklaces truly are gorgeous. And coming up next, we've got more TV8 Good Morning Vale, including a watch and win with some great prizes just around the corner.
Hi, I'm Joel Gratz, meteorologist and founder of OpenSnow.com, a weather forecasting site here in the Vail Valley, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Joining us now in the studio, I've got Tegan with the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, good to see you today. A lot of stuff happening at your libraries, not just renting books and movies, but so much more.
Correct. We do have programs for kids, adults, and teens, such as story times and after-school programs, teen nights, and concert series and speaker series for adults. Anyone can get a library card, whether you're a resident or a patron, so stop on in. And we also just opened up a maker studio at the Eagle Public Library.
Is that brand new?
That is brand new. So all filled with all sorts of technologies and new equipment for people to experiment and play with.
And the word on the street is 3D printing. Can
Yes.
they do that down there?
Yes, they can.
That's so neat. So it's not your grandma's library anymore.
It's not.
It's not just about renting books, but you have all that stuff available. My suggestion probably, like you said, maybe go to the website.
Yes,
That's going to be the
please.
best way to find out the options.
Yeah, and our website is evld.org.
Okay, nice work. So evld.org is going to give you all that information. Tegan, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
We're giving you a live look at Interstate 70 as it makes its way through the Vail Pass. That is now open in both directions. However, traffic westbound very heavy at this time. A little bit of snow up here on the mountain, not snowing right now at Vail Pass, but you can expect some snow throughout the day today. We've got the sun off to the east, really trying to burn through those clouds right now. Some light flakes falling right now. We're under a winter weather advisory until noon today. But that snow can be with us throughout the day. And in fact, really chance of snow in the forecast for the next several days. Temperatures relatively mild, looking at Vail by the hour. In the 8 o'clock hour, a temperature in Vail Village of about 21 degrees, not going up much higher, 23 for a high today in Vail Village, 17 by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and 10 by 8 o'clock this evening. On mountain, those temperatures are 12 in Breckenridge, 15 in Keystone, 12 also in Vail, and 14 in Beaver Creek. Those are your mid-mountain temperatures. And then in our 5-day forecast, again, we're looking at those on-mountain temperatures for the next several days, hovering right around 20 degrees, upper teens, low 20s, 19 on Sunday, 21 on Monday. We might actually see the sun peak out on Wednesday, a little bit of a break between storms. However, those overnight lows will stay very low in the single digits. If you're heading out in the evening, definitely bundle up. Thanks to Christie Sports for making this weather forecast possible. They've been serving Colorado since 1958. Coming up next, we've got a watch and win coming your way.
Hey, it is that time. We have got the Watch and Win. I have a veritable bevy of fun prizes for you guys today. It is some great stuff. So we're going to start with what we always give away on our Watch and Win, the Boost Oxygen. That's right. It's the greatest thing to help you acclimate if you're joining us from low altitude. Just a little breath of this Boost Oxygen. Your legs are going to feeling better. Your lungs are going to be feeling better. It's awesome, awesome stuff. Now we've also got this amazing Skia hat. It's big and fluffy and warm for these cold mornings out on the mountain. Of course, a pair of smart wool socks. These are perfect for your ski or snowboard boots because they're merino wool, so they're wonderfully insulated. They're also the perfect thickness to ensure that you don't have too thick of socks where your foot's not overly hot. It's also going to keep you nice and locked in those ski and snowboard boots. And finally, a pair of Outdoor Research Versaliner gloves. So it's not only a thin underlayer, it's also a thicker overlayer glove. It's got a pocket for hand warmers on the back. And I said finally on the gloves, but I'm not done yet. We've got the TV8 neck buff. So this is perfect to keep your face warm on cold mornings. Also great for wiping the outside of your goggles because we never wipe the inside of the goggles because then you lose the anti-fog protection. All right, so I got to make this one a little bit tougher because it's an outside television Watch and Win with special prizes. So we just had Koji Kawamoto, the famous pearl designer. And I want to know, what country is Koji from? Give us a call now. Win this outside television prize pack, 970-754-8888. Coming up next, Mark has Christie Sports live from Beaver Creek.
Visit the local ski and board experts at Christie Sports for a great day on the mountain. Come in for an amazing selection of skis, boards, clothing, and accessories. Let Christie Sports' knowledgeable staff of skiers and riders help find the gear that's right for you. With convenient locations in Vail Village, West Vail, Avon, and Beaver Creek, Christie Sports has top quality rentals and demos for all ages and abilities. A Colorado original since 1958, Christie Sports is everywhere you ski and ride.
Helly Hansen and Gatorade present the 2018 Race Series at Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek hosts this event on their World Cup mountain. This event offers family fun for all abilities and disciplines. Join us January 7th for the best ski racing in the state. Register online at beavercreek.com.
There are those who see the challenges facing the nation and say, send me. They fight for country. They fight for honor. They fight to win. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing onto your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I've got Skeeter Jackson from Christie Sports right here in Beaver Creek joining us. What's up? You've been traveling skiing a little bit, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Going on some trips.
And let me ask you this, because we have a lot of great snow right here. What are you finding for the snow that compares to what we have? Because ours is good.
I mean, our snow is great, light and fluffy. Really can't beat the Colorado dry snow, so, yeah.
Welcome back wherever you just were.
Thanks.
Skeeter, what do we got? Talking about the foundation, your feet and boots and insoles and moldable shaping. Tell us about what you got.
Right, so this is the Del Bello Pantera 120. A little different than most ski boots. It's a 3-piece boot. You got the lower cuff, upper cuff and the tongue is its own separate piece.
So what are typical boots? Two-piece?
Typical boots, the tongue is integrated into the top, the upper cuff. So the three-piece boot design makes it a lot easier to step into the boot, not having to strain quite so hard to get into it. This boot is also fully moldable, so the liner, the shell, and we actually do custom insoles down at Christie's as well. This is a dynamic foot positioning podium P1.
Okay.
So it really starts you out with a great basis in the boot, and the entire thing is custom molded around your leg.
So then how is this, is it heated up somehow so it can be molded around your particular anatomical shape?
Yep, we heat it up in an oven to about 220 degrees. It's not that hot on your foot, but then we clamp it down, get the exact right shape, and you're left with a fully custom boot. One final nice feature this boot has is the walk mode, or as we like to call it, opera mode. So you're on the mountain, you get down, you can put it in walk mode, a little easier to cruise around in, head into Coyote Cafe.
Now, can people, if they forget to put it into ski mode, can you still ski with it in the Yodi mode or no?
Highly not recommended. You'll lose control over the skis, so all you got to do is just click it back down, and you're back in ski mode.
So walk mode, ski mode, three-piece boot, unlike the other boots, fully moldable from the outside all the way in, along with that insole there that's fully moldable. This is a good starting point to put on a pair of skis, right?
Definitely.
So can I bring Hansi in now? You guys want to shift out a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good to see you, buddy. Come on in here, Mr. Hans. So what's your secret? What's your mantra? Tell us about you and what's going on with you and the skis.
Ooh, me. I brought the secret and the mantra. So we'll start with, yeah, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand. So, vocal secret, this is going to be a great, great women's all-mountain ski. And with the fresh snow that we received last night, this is going to be great. It'll keep you afloat. You know, it's nice and wide underfoot, but it also has a nice shape to it, so you can, you know, do everything on the mountain. Groomers, bumps, jumps, pow, turns today. So,
now, the vocal secret for ladies, available in a handful of different sizes. Now, this is this year's ski, correct?
This is this year's ski, but luckily enough, Christie Sports only, has next year's skis. So this is actually next year's vocal mantra. And again, this is going to be a great all-mountain ski, quick edge to edge, good versatile ski in all conditions, and with the fresh snow, I'd highly recommend coming into Christie Sports and demo, then buy.
So the mantra's been in their line for a while, right?
Yeah, this is the M5, so this is actually the 5th generation of the mantra. This has been a hot ski for, I would say, over a decade now. So definitely come in. As I mentioned, demos, all the Christie Sports locations here in the Valley, demo to buy. So any ski that we sell on the wall, you can demo and then purchase. We'll apply up to 2 days, sometimes 3 if you need that extra. Being it's a holiday weekend, I'll give you 3 days.
You heard it from Hans, you heard it from Skeeter. You guys have a good day. We have weather coming up with Claire next. Swing by Christie Sports, check out the secret, the mantra, and the Del Bello boot. We'll be right back.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Vail by the hour is relatively mild. We're looking at a temperature of 21 degrees in the 8 o'clock hour, not getting much higher than that at 23 degrees for a high today, back around 17 by 4 o'clock in the afternoon and 10 by 8 o'clock this evening. Looking at those temperatures on mountain at Breckenridge, 12, that's an on-mountain high, taken at about mid-mountain. 15 in Keystone, 12 also in Vail, and 14 in Beaver Creek. Now in our extended forecast, these snowy conditions as well as overcast skies will be with us for the next several days. And those highs will be right around the 20-degree mark. We're looking at a high on mountain of 19 on Sunday, 21 on Monday. The sun might be peeking back out again on Wednesday, but for the most part, overcast conditions and a chance of snow for the next several days. Now do be aware that those overnight lows are going to be getting into the single digits, so if you're out in the evening, you want to bundle up. Thanks so much to Inspirato for making this weather forecast possible. We've got to take a quick break, and when we come back, Mark is stopping by the Beaver Creek Chop House.
At Inspirato, we believe adventure doesn't mean venturing into a stranger's house. Taking time off doesn't mean taking chances. Because the world's most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented. They're a carefully crafted experience, a source of inspiration that lasts. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
Only Verizon was ranked #1 by RootMetrics. #1 in 3 Open Signal Mobile Experience Awards. #1 in video streaming according to Nielsen. And #1 in network quality according to J.D. Power. And that's why the only network to win in all 4 major awards is the one more people rely on. Choose America's most reliable network and get it on the best device, iPhone. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone and Apple Music on us too.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
We are having fun. Dan and I at the Chop House talking about what you can do with the amount of snow we have. Snowmobile and timber sledding, skiing. How's life? I haven't seen you all winter.
Life is great. You know, we've had just a great snow winter so far this year, and we got another, it looks like 4 or 5 inches of snow out there today. And so everybody seems to just be having fun this winter.
Now, obviously, you're one of the owners of the Chop House here in Beaver Creek, and your location to the base of the lift, it couldn't get any better. And you have a huge patio. It's one of those sunny days. My parents love to come and just sit on the patio all day. They don't even go ski. They just sit out there and drink and eat all day long.
Well, you know, as we all like to do, you sit and eat and drink all day long is great. But you know, we are slopeside here in Beaver Creek and in Vail, and we are dog friendly as well on the patio. And we'd love to just, you know, let everybody have a good time, have good drinks, which we're going to feature here in a minute, and just have a good time and enjoy what Beaver Creek and Vail have to offer.
So you have lunch, you have après, you have full dinner menu, reservations recommended, you have music, you have a magician, you have a little bit of everything that goes on in here.
Yeah, we have live music Fridays and Saturdays from 3 to 6 with Reed Tynan. We have a tableside magician Thursday through Sunday with Dan Fleshman. He's amazing. And we have prime steaks, seafood. We have a little bit of everything for everybody. So please come down, check us out. And we have very, very, very good cocktails as well. Yeah. So at this point, I'm going to turn the interview over to our bartender and beverage director, Joe Griffith, who's going to go through a few of our libations.
Nice work, Dan. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to hand Joe the microphone. And Joe, take it over. Here you go. You got 2 minutes.
Thanks a lot, Mark. So a couple things right here that I'm going to talk about today. Number one, first and foremost, is our Beaver Creek Chop House, Woodford. As you can see on the label there, it does have our name on it. Dan and I actually hand-selected this. We didn't get to take a trip to the distillery, but they sent us a suitcase of samples, barrel-proof. We diluted them ourselves, picked our recipe, and we bought a barrel of that. As you can see up there, those shelves are empty. There's a few bottles up on top right there. That was full twice already. That's how much we've sold. We had to order another barrel because it's so popular. So one drink that we make with this is our house old fashioned. I've prepared one right here. So it's pretty simple. We're not muddling anything into this. It's just orange bitters, whiskey barrel bitters, brown sugar, simple syrup, and of course the Beaver Creek Chop House Woodford. Super popular. It's definitely probably our highest selling drink right now, other than a Bloody Mary, which we've all seen many, many times. And the next drink is my favorite drink on the menu. Myself, Sean, who's the bar manager over in Vail, created this. This is called It's So Hot It's Cold. We actually have this on the warmers section, as it's a coffee drink, even though it is cold. It's got hot box cold brew coffee. And right here, which each can of this has 420 milligrams of caffeine in it. So if you're looking for a boost, even if you just want a non-alcoholic boost instead of a Red Bull, get this. Patron XO, Grey Goose Vanilla. I've got Riazul Tequila in here. It's a big vanilla bomb anejo tequila. Oh, that's shaken real hard over there. And then put into this super cool Patron Tiki Cup. It's hands down the most underrated drink on our entire menu. It's good. It'll give you a boost of everything you need in the morning. Well, maybe not all your nutrients.
Nice work, Joe. Good job. Swing by the Chop House, get a reservation, come by, have lunch, have a drink, watch the magician, listen to music, have a lot of fun. And remember, home of the hot box right here at the Chop House. We have more of the weather coming up, more of the show. We're right back.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Be transported to a European chalet by Snowcat and create your own wonderful memories at Game Creek Restaurant. Enjoy 5-star American cuisine and an award-winning wine list while overlooking Vail's Game Creek Bowl. Vail, like nothing on earth.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
That's another shot from the top of Vail Pass. As you can see there, traffic is currently flowing both east and westbound. It was closed a little bit this morning westbound direction. However, they have reopened it, so you now can travel from Summit to Eagle County and join us here in Vail. But just be aware that the roads are quite slippery with that snowpack heavily packed down onto the roads. Even though they are getting it plowed as fast as they can, still take caution if you're out there traveling today because, yep, that's right, we've got a powder day here in the Vail Valley, and Open Snow is calling for potentially up to 10 inches of fresh snow throughout the course of the day. They got about 3 inches of snow at Vail between midnight and 3 a.m., so happy President's Day weekend, everyone. It's powder filled. Let's take a look at the temperatures for the day as well. 21 degrees at 8 a.m. and this is coming to you from the base of Vail Village, so slightly cooler at higher elevation. We will get a high of around 23 at noon before temps start declining into the evening hours. Now, before I get into that 5-day forecast and show off more fun in the future, let's figure out a reason for that. So we've got a nice low pressure system over Colorado right now. That's what's going to be bringing us our great snow today. And as we keep looking further west, that big low pressure ridge and storm along the California coastline will be moving to us. And if we look at these different colors of the jet stream, these different color levels, it's going from slow wind all the way to really high wind. So what that means is that moisture will be arriving very quickly, and essentially it's going to continue to refill. So maybe a little bit of a break tomorrow on Sunday, but then by Monday and Tuesday, more snow is in the future. There's also a bit of an Arctic ridge following this precipitation, hence the very low temperatures that we get on Tuesday, including That temp of 2 to 5 degrees below zero between Tuesday and Wednesday evening. Now, the big thing is with those constantly declining temperatures, you're going to want to continue to ensure that you are bundled up in there. What I use to avoid bad weather and getting cold, a full merino onesie underneath my snowboard gear. Then I like to layer up with a nice down jacket, and then over that a Gore-Tex shell and maybe liners underneath mittens and a face mask. Congratulations to the winner of our Watch and Win, because you got a TV8 buff to keep your face warm. All right, thanks to Beaver Creek Resort Company for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to check in with Claire live with First Chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
Hey, welcome back to Vail, where I'm making my way up the Sourdough Express. This is probably one of the quickest rides at Vail. It's about a 2-minute ride, and this is a stash of beginner terrain above Golden Peak. But it's also how you're gonna get back to Blue Sky Basin. The other thing you're gonna find up here is Two Elk, which is an awesome restaurant to stop in and take in some great views of the Gore Range, as well as to help yourself to some great chili. We've got overcast skies right now and a lot of powder on the ground. More snow falling, so you're gonna see snow throughout the day today, and just really incredible conditions. You'll have a few inches of snow above those groomers as you're coming down the mountain. Now, if you're wondering about the back bowls and Blue Sky Basin and they're not something you're really familiar with, Vail offers complimentary tours of the back bowls on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And the vicinity I just came from, the top of Chair 4 or the Mountaintop Express, is one of the places where you can meet that tour. And that's going to be at 10:30 in the morning. Thanks to Vail Property Brokerage for making this First Chair possible. We have to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're talking with the folks from Betteridge Jewelers.
There's a timeout. They're gonna ice the kicker.
The snap is good, Reds are up.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Shine so bright, so the world can see, the world can see. Here's your chance, do your dance, we gon' light it up.
Well, when you get done skiing and snowboarding, the amazing fresh powder we're going to have this weekend, there's no better way to hang out than cruise around Vail Village, head to the Solaris, and check out some really special jewelry this weekend at Betteridge Jewelers. I've got Lance Frey from Betteridge. Good morning, friend. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. I, got the day going. It's beautiful out there, so we can't complain up here. So.
Yeah, as long as you're driving slow and making it to the mountain safe, everything's in good shape.
Then we're good to go.
Yeah,
So.
and you've got a couple special trunk shows going on this weekend.
We do. So over at Betteridge, a little bit about Betteridge and who we are. Our company started in 1897 in New York. We're a watch and jewelry company. The main, we moved then to Greenwich, Connecticut in the early 1900s, and the Betteridge family still lives there, and now we have 4 locations. There's Vail, Aspen, Palm Beach, and then, like I said, the home store, Greenwich, Connecticut. And we are located in Solaris, and we have a fantastic selection of watch and jewelry that you really don't see anywhere else. Maybe even in Colorado, there's a really kind of that exclusive brand. So, and we have a couple events going on. Today's our last day for a trunk show for this jewelry designer. And this is a jewelry designer. He is Robert Prokop. And Robert Prokop is based out of Beverly Hills. He is an artist who really deals with colored stones. And he's able to source some of the best color stones in the world and really find incredible, unique things, not just emeralds and rubies and sapphires. Today I brought something pretty incredible. There's a great shot of it right there. That is a 44 karat aquamarine. This is called the Santa Maria color because this is out of Brazil. Yeah. So I'm learning a lot about this type of stuff, but to find something at this size and this color is pretty incredible. We had a guy in, he had a guy in New York cut this stone in this special inverted kite cut, so it's really kind of cool and unique to see what he has going on. It's layered with some pink sapphires around it you can probably pick up, and of course, you know, there's some diamonds sprinkled in inside that, and then we have the matching earrings as well. So really, really cool stuff, all natural. There's no treatment done to these stones to get them into this color. This is the natural color of these stones. So,
oh, wow. Yeah, yeah. It has up close, it has a kind of translucent effect in certain lights, but then it also just really shines with that aquamarine.
Very cool. Yeah, I've never seen anything that big.
Except on the Titanic.
Except on the Titanic we talked about earlier. So that's where it came from.
All right, and then this gorgeous watch.
So this next piece I think is really, this is incredible and very special. Not many of these made, 250 of these made worldwide. This is done by a watch company called IWC, International Watch Company. Today we're having an event from 3 to 7, whiskey and watches. Oh. So we're going to be doing whiskey tasting. IWC will actually be here, reps from them will be here. What makes this thing special is, this thing is, first of all, it's rose gold, a blue dial, which makes it really kind of on trend and people are all crazy about it. This is a perpetual calendar. And what that means is you see a date, there's a year, there's even a tiny little thing on there for a leap year. Once you set this thing, you don't have to reset it until the year 2100. This watch accounts for a leap year. Isn't that incredible?
How did they, but it's
I don't know how.
Years. It's not digital
but the
at all.
inside of that and where you can see, I mean, it's a fairly thick watch, but to get all of those movements and what it takes to make that happen, I mean, is pretty incredible. There's a chronograph on this thing, there's a second hand, there's a powers, there's a lot happening in this watch. Very special, one of 250. We have it here in Vail for a little bit, so
impressive.
It's very cool.
Yeah, and then 3 to 7 tonight is
3 to 7 today. We're closed the rest of the hours for the rest of the week. We're closed Sundays, but 11 to 7 are our hours for the store. But 3 to 7 for the IWC event. Glenlivet Whiskey will be here doing sampling, so we're super excited to do this event. It'll be very cool.
Powder Day, Glenlivet Whiskey, and IWC
Go
Watch
ski,
Company.
come off the mountain, come take a look.
Sounds great, Lance.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for bringing on this gorgeous jewelry.
Thank you.
Hope you have a great day. Good luck with the whiskey tasting.
Thanks.
All right, coming up next, we're going to check in with Mark. Give us a little look at that weather. How much snow is falling?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Look at all the snow on this GMC Yukon Denali first thing this morning. How nice is that? Someone came through and drew little smiley faces all over the vehicle because they're happy that the snow continues. And it's kind of come back around. My guess is that the storm system came in, it got stuck up against the Gore Range just to the east of Vail, and it couldn't make its way over the pass, and it's bouncing back now and bringing more snow. Because it's snowing pretty good up here again. As I look up on the mountain, the snow will continue to fall. Winter weather advisory happening right now until noontime, so chances for more heavy snow falling. Vail Pass was recently closed. Westbound, it is reopened. We are going to see really cloudy skies and unstable weather today for the next couple of days. Now, we're going to have a few little breaks here and there with a little spot of sunshine occasionally, but those are kind of little sucker holes. It doesn't mean we're going to have the sunshine return in full force until the middle of next week. And we also have some cool temperatures coming our way right now. For Eagle and Summit County over the course of your day today, temperatures mid-mountain, mid to upper teens are going to be the high temperatures. Just a few days ago, we had temperatures in the upper 20s and breaking 30 degrees at Keystone midday. So definitely Definitely cooler, but that's what we need for this snow to be the snow that it is. And just like I showed you before, it's that nice, light, fluffy snow. All right, Claire's up on the hill exploring with First Chair in Vail. Let's go find out how good it is with her at First Chair next.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Welcome back to Vail Mountain, where I'm making my way down from the area of Two Elk. This is at the top of the Sourdough Express. What I'm finding up here is several inches of powder on top of groomed runs. The snow is falling. It started to pick up a little bit again, and so I think you can expect that throughout the day today. Snow on and off from medium to light flurries throughout the day. Overcast skies. It also looks, as I start to move down in the area of the Northwoods Express lift, that it might be a little bit foggier down in that area. But right now, it's very still up here on the mountain. We don't have any wind whatsoever. It's not a factor at this time, but it is in the forecast, so it may be kicking up later on today. Thank you so much to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for making this First Chair possible. I'm going to keep heading down the mountain. We've got to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're talking with the folks from Mine House.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Joining us now in Gandhi One, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation.
Okay.
And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment, and that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
If you're just visiting us here in this valley, you've now discovered that we have some pretty incredible snow. And maybe this round you're staying at a hotel, but you don't want to be doing that if you're coming in for the next round. You want to stay at a quaint local bed and breakfast, especially one here in Avon. It's an incredible ownership group. I'm here with Todd Rohr from Mine House, and not only do you run the best bed and breakfast in Avon, but you're also a neurologist, neurosurgeon, I believe, title, like incredibly intelligent gentleman. And today you've brought on a visiting scholar, Samantha Holden from UC Denver, and you're here to talk about a potentially unique connection between reducing Alzheimer's and athletic activities. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there has been a lot of research recently looking at a connection between increased exercise and decreased risk of neurodegenerative diseases, Alzheimer's being a main one, but also Parkinson's and other types of dementia. And we're starting to look at maybe if snow sports in particular, skiing, snowboarding, snowshoeing could have a stronger connection.
Interesting. And where do you think that link is, or what gave you that theory to start investigating that?
Sure. So a lot of the exercise studies so far have looked at just kind of brisk walking or cycling, and being in such a beautiful location here where we have so much opportunities for snow sports in particular, kind of just led us to think, hey, let's look at that more specifically.
Yeah. So it was more location than potentially seeing a correlation between like cold air or reduced oxygen levels.
Yeah, there have been some altitude studies too, so that's going to be another potential factor to play in.
Yeah. Well, it keeps your lungs having to work harder when there's less
Sure.
oxygen in the air, so potentially that does something with the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so unique. I love that you're on here doing this.
Yeah. And down at Anschutz at the medical campus, we do have a memory disorders center where we evaluate people at any stage, even people just saying, hey, I just want to get checked out, get my memory checked out, to people who have more advanced stages of diseases. But we are happy to see anybody to evaluate their thinking and memory as well as their movement abilities. Me specifically, I specialize in both behavioral neurology, which is thinking and memory, as well as movement disorders, where people either move too much or not enough. And we are open for any referrals. You don't even need a referral from your doctor. You can just come in and get checked out with us down at Anschutz.
And it's not a scary test. Like you
It's
recommend
not.
anybody go down there and just make sure
yeah.
you're healthy.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's never too early just to get your brain checked out, make sure that everything's okay. We do a full examination, including both thinking and memory testing, as well as a neurological exam of the entire body, how the brain is communicating with itself and with the rest of your body. And then if we feel like there's more testing required, we can do some pictures of the brain with MRIs or more thorough thinking and memory testing. But it's really important to know if something's going on and exactly what it is so that we can take care of it as well as possible.
Excellent. And do you have some test subjects lined up here to kind of get an initial reading and then see how much they ski and snowboard?
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Not anything set up yet, but we're looking forward to working together to get something going. Yeah.
All right, excellent. How long are you going to be in town?
I'm here for the weekend, yeah, and we're going to start some planning stages and then stay in close contact in terms of working together on a project, but I'm sure we'll have more than enough people interested in participating.
Absolutely, yeah, what an intriguing subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, and finally, Todd, just give us a little plug on Mine House. I know we see some video of you throughout Good Morning Vail, but it's such a beautiful bed and breakfast.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Mine House Bed and Breakfast is, like you said, in Avon. You can book through us through any of the internet travel agencies, or go to our website directly. That'd be www.meinhaususa.com, or give us a call. But yeah, we're open for business and love to have visitors.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Todd, and thank you, Samantha, for bringing such an intriguing topic. And good luck with the study. Reach out if you need any subjects.
Thank you.
All right. Now, coming up next, we're going to check in with Mark, take a look at the weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
Time now for your Oakley-sponsored weather. Make sure that you are protecting your eyes today with the right eyewear from Oakley. A low-light goggle, preferably like a line miner, would work great on a day like today. Your weather, snowing once again here in Beaver Creek. We had a break in the clouds a little bit ago. I actually saw a few hits of blue sky. But it's socked right back in once again. So if you are traveling on the roadways today, if you are headed to the east over Vail Pass, coming up from the Front Range, make sure you check out the roads before you're traveling, because with the snow that's coming down, being blown up from the roadways, from the past snow, over the couple of hours we just saw snow, it's going to make for tricky travel out there. Summit County today and Eagle County here, temperatures mid to upper teens are going to be those high temperatures mid-mountain. So as you go up in elevation, the temperatures drop a little bit. Not going to be a cold day by any means, not going to be too bad out there. Mid-mountain temperatures as opposed to the base temperatures, a swing of about probably 10 to 15 degrees. Snow coming for the next 3, 4, 5 days. Chances for some sunshine towards the middle of next week. No significant snowfall is in the forecast after the storm we're in the middle of right now, but we have some unstable weather for the next handful of days. And notice those cool temperatures also. Those evening lows by the middle of the week, we're going to be below zero for evening lows for a couple of days. Hey, so we are taking a break, and then we're going to swing inside right behind us here, By Nature Gallery, Jennifer Burwell and the Big Sale. We'll be right back.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
Oh, a new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner then?
Wait. How did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
We are inside of By Nature Gallery, but this is kind of an end of an era, so to speak, with By Nature Gallery. Jennifer Burwell joining us today. Good to see you.
Morning.
What's up?
Not much.
Not
okay,
much yet.
by not much, I mean a lot.
By not much, I mean a lot.
We got a lot going on at By Nature Gallery right now.
You're in the middle of a big closing sale.
Yeah, the gallery owner is retiring. So we've been in Beaver Creek for 15 years, and at the end of this ski season, so we're talking 2 months, the gallery will be closing for good. So we're having a big sale, trying to persuade people to come in and spend more money than they usually do, or just buy that item that you've had your eye on, if we still have it.
If it's still here.
Yeah, and items under $1,000 are now 40% off. We just increased that discount recently.
Because everything was holding at 35, I think, right?
Everything.
Okay.
So now I've increased the discount, and I've increased it depending upon how much the item is. So if you're buying an item that's over $10,000, it's half off.
Oh, wow.
If you're buying an item $1,000 to $10,000, it's 45% off, and under $1,000 is 40% off. So it makes the affordable things super cheap.
And you want to see, there's still a fair amount of stuff in here that needs to be purged.
I
so
have a few.
Come in and buy some stuff.
Yeah, I have a few empty shelves, but we keep moving things around to make the shelves look nice and full still. Yeah. But yeah, we have a lot of good items, and I only ever am able to bring in some small items to the studio or when I meet you guys up on the mountain, but it's nice to have you guys in the gallery so you can see we've got some larger items as well. Although I say larger items.
He's in the fun room right now.
And what you're looking at is our small specimen section, and the items back there just start at 25 cents, and then they're 40%
off of that. So kids can have a little change in their pocket, come in and get a cool.
Literally, the kids can come in with $1 and buy a bunch of little pieces. So. And
now he's making his way into this next space. What are we? I see some fish fossils on the wall.
Yeah, well, in the case, we have some of our smaller fossils that he's kind of panning over. You get some ammonites. Our items come from all over the world, so you've got Russian, Madagascar, just all sorts of crazy things from all sorts of crazy places on this planet.
I mean, there's crazy things there are crazy places, right?
Yeah.
And you could accommodate a lot of them, so if people want something very unique, they're going to find it here.
Yeah, and we've got collector's items like museum quality or better than some museum quality specimens. And then we've got, a step down from that that's more affordable. So we kind of pride ourselves in having the full gamut because we want everyone that walks in the door to be able to buy something. We like to make it fun and educational. It's perfect for the whole family, for the kid and all of us. So bring everyone in. We've got our Crack Your Own Geode machine right by the front door. We've got fun jewelry, some of it's local artists, and then just all sorts of pieces from all over the world. Those are onyx leaves.
What is that big piece back there against the under the windows?
It's a palm frond. It comes from the Green River
That's
Formation.
a fossil. Is
Yeah,
that a fossil?
it's a fossil of a leaf. That one's sold. Don't get your heart set on it.
My heart's not set on that. My heart's set on that megalodon tooth. I still like that thing. That's never going to happen.
The meg tooth, I know. Just buy it, Mark. You need it.
Oh, yeah, just buy it. Just buy it.
No big deal.
That's right. My kids don't need to go to school or anything.
Oh, it wouldn't prevent them from going to school. Just wouldn't get them Christmas presents next year.
So, I could give them the megalodon tooth.
Yes.
It's a family gift.
Yes.
So, hours here at By Nature.
Beaver Creek Rules and Regs means we're here every day from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. So come in before dinner, after skiing, while the kids are skiing, whatever. To come in, most people spend an hour in our store throughout a period of a couple of days, or they come in for an hour every day for the week that they're here. We've got so much to take in, so much to see, and the great sale going on.
Thanks for your time.
Absolutely.
Good to see you. Jennifer Burwell, By Nature Gallery, right next to the ice rink in the heart of Beaver Creek. We have a little bit more of the show coming up. After the break, we'll let you know what you can expect on tomorrow's edition of Good Morning Vail.
This Going Green Spotlight is presented by TV8, making a positive impact on our environment through sustainable business practices.
Hi there, I'm Baker Jones here at TV8, and I'm the Sustainability Manager. And after every Good Morning Vail broadcast, we try our best to save energy by turning off all the lights.
Support TV8 and congratulate them on going green.
Hi, my name is Chappie from Beaver Creek Ski Patrol, and I'm here to talk to you about signs and closures. These signs and closures on the mountain are here for your safety. So whether you're skiing Stone Creek chutes at Beaver Creek or the back bowls of Vail, remember, always enter through an open gate and enjoy your vacation here in Colorado.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only Outside Television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
Well, that was a heck of a show. It's going to be a heck of a day. Amazing powder out there, potentially up to 10 inches of fresh snow, according to our friends at Open Snow. Go check out By Nature Gallery in Beaver Creek when you're done skiing. Maybe crack your own geode. If you're hanging out in Vail from 3 to 7 p.m., you can go see the International Watch Company live at Betteridge Jewelers, as well as get some whiskey tasting. Some intriguing topics there from Minehouse and Todd Rohr regarding Alzheimer's. We'll have plenty more of that tomorrow. Yet for now, get out there and enjoy the day, and let's end the show with Claire and some live skiing.
Thanks, Eric, and thank you for joining us this morning. We're live every morning from 7 until 9, and we'll be live on Sunday from 7 to 9 with your on-mountain conditions from Beaver Creek. We'll also be live in Vail talking with Outdoor Divas. Carrots is stopping by the studio, and we'll have more giveaways on Sunday. We always have your road report, your resort report, as well as your weather forecast. Join us tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. For now, I'm going to ski out, and if you are joining me on the mountain this morning, you're going to find lots of powder and exceptional conditions.
Maddie Evans, and when I'm not hosting Good Morning Vail and getting you psyched to be out on the mountain, I'm out enjoying the mountain myself.
This is the local edition. Today our travels have brought us to beautiful Beaver Creek, Colorado. Now,